Hey everybody, Mark Agnesi here in the back room at Norman's Rare Guitars, and it's time yet again for another episode of Guitar of the Day. Jen is super famous today. Normally Jen likes to keep a low profile. She doesn't really like to be on the other side of the camera. I was telling you we were doing that movie in here the other day. Paris Jackson, Michael Jackson's daughter, is in the movie, and she's kind of one of the current kind of paparazzi watch list right now. Great shots in the Daily Mail of Paris Jackson today, who's right behind her walking. There's Jen.
I look like shit though. I didn't even know there was paparazzi.
Oh, you gotta keep a lookout for the paparazzi. You're famous, you know. You gotta. Oh, so that's cool. Let's see. It's Wednesday. I know we've been doing Weird Ass Wednesdays, but that gets trumped by the right ES guitar. Can't spell Wednesday without ES. Why don't you check out what we got this week? Come on back. This thing is from 1962. Original Gibson ES-335TD. Original sunburst finish with factory stop tailpiece. Well, that was a whole lot of catchphrases. We haven't done this in a while. Let's talk about some 335s. Let's talk about some of these features. First off, the stupid letters at the end that everybody always gets confused. All right, so TD. T for thin line. Again, this doesn't really make much sense on a 335. There's certain models, ES-125, let's say, where they make a thick body version and they make an ES-125T, the thin body version. So they use those at the end. All the 335s are thin. D, TD. D stands for dual pickup. Again, useless on a 335 because they're all two pickup. But again, certain models, ES-175 just has a pickup in the neck. ES-175D, two pickups. So this is a 335 TD. Sometimes you'll see TDC. C stands for cherry. TDN for natural. W for walnut. If you don't see anything after the D, that means it's a good old sunburst finish. Then some of the other stuff we were talking about. Stop tailpiece. This is the most desirable way to go on a 335. So when these got released in '58, you kind of had two options. You either had the stop tailpiece or you had the Bigsby wiggle stick. Bigsby wiggle stick cost a little more at the time. However, it's worth a lot less than the original stop tail. That's what the collectors want. Once you get into 65, you'll see some early 65s will still be stop tail, but 65 is when they transition into that trapeze tailpiece, which coincidentally is when you see the values kind of start to come down. Other thing that happened in 65, they went from this beautifully wide 1 11/16 nut width. You lose 1/8 of an inch, they go down to 1 9/16 on all the Gibson models, 65 and onward into the 70s. So this is like prime era wide nut factory stop tail. This one's 62, which is the first year you're going to see the block inlays, kind of like the Clapton guitar. They're dots, 58, 59, 60, 61. 62 we go to the blocks, and it's going to stay blocks all the way through the 60s. This one has got a really, really early set of Gibson's patent number humbuckers. Just missed the PAF humbuckers. Again, what's the difference? A sticker. That's it. Back of a PAF will be the same pickup, just got a sticker that says patent applied for. When they got the patent, they started putting the patent number sticker on the back. Same pickup. 65 again is when they start to transition. They went from the nickel parts, started putting chrome parts on them. That's when we start to think they sound a little bit different. Still kind of the same pickup. But you know, so 65 and before is really the collector grade good ones that people are paying the big bucks for. Now this guitar does have a couple of issues. First off, while it is a factory stop tail, somebody at some point wanted a Bigsby on this thing. So if we come down here, you'll see right by the strap button, we have this extra set of 4 holes where I'm assuming a Bigsby B6 was on there. The B6 is the one that doesn't actually attach to the top, as opposed to the B7, which would have the 2 holes, the snake bite right here. So I can live with that. No one's going to see that. You could fill them if you want. If you put a strap on the guitar, they're going to be covered up anyway. That's one of the issues. Second thing, this guitar's been refretted. Easy way to tell on Gibsons is that binding should normally creep up the side of the frets. You can see that these frets are sitting on top of the binding. But, you know, a refret is not the worst thing in the world. Sometimes it's a necessary evil. It's nice it's already been done. It's reflected in the price. Those two small things is making this guitar about half the price of one that would be, you know, minty in stock. That being said, it's in really great shape. I mean, it's got some lacquer checking on it, back of the neck. It's got a couple of wear spots, headstock's a little chewed in the corners and stuff, but it's all there, man. Great sounding, playing guitar. Why don't we go out there, plug it in, see what it can do. All right, we're out front. We have the 1962 Gibson ES-335TD, original sunburst finish. We're going through 410 Hot Rod DeVille. All EQs at noon, a little bit of reverb, a little bit of drive to start too. Why not? It's my freaking show. Let's start up here on that neck, patent number pickup, see what that guy can do. Let's turn off the drive. Let's move into the middle position. Combination of those two patent numbers together. Let's see what that thing can do here. Body rolling while you're filming? Nice.
Yes.
All right. Down to the bridge. Let's turn the drive back on. Get this thing wide open. See what that back patent number can do here. Have it. 1962 original Gibson ES-335TD, block inlays, two patent number pickups, original sunburst finish. This one's been refretted. It's got a couple extra holes down there from a Bigsby that was on there at one time, but really great guitar, really great sounding one, and a fraction of the price of a minty one. Hey, follow me on Instagram at Mark Agnesi, follow the store at Norman's Rare Guitars, and check this and the rest of these guitars out online at normansrareguitars.com. We will see you guys back here tomorrow for another episode of Guitar of the Day. He's been sitting there being He really just wants to start playing.
All right, go, hurry up.
Yeah. It's totally worth it, right?
No.
Totally worth it. See you guys.